Welcome to the second game. Gillette Grizzlies black versus the Sheridan Hawks gold. Yesterday's video was pretty much an audio nightmare train wreck, so I figure if you set the bar low, it's going to be a whole lot better the next time. So today should be a great game. Sheridan takes away neutral ice. They're back into the Grizzly zone. Far side boards. That comes into the near corner. Caspin picking that up. We have Kellen Tomer in net today. Goes along the blue line. Sheridan's first there. Sends it into the Grizzly zone. Orgard turning around up the boards. He's got it again. Chipping it around the Hawks player. Orgard still whacking at the puck there. Hawks bring it back out into neutral ice. They'll put it on net. Nope, that was wide left. We've got icing. Mihalis, Stimson, and Newman are forwards. We've got Morrison and Sigmund back on D. Hawks trying to get it cleared out of their zone. They do. Hawks back to Sigmund. He turns it around. Hawks get it scooped away. Now we're passing back and forth to each other. Hawks with it. That one's poked away by the Grizzlies. Titus will pick it up. Stimson around behind his own net, uses control of the puck. He's battling now in the near corner. Grizzlies get that cleared out. Muscle keeping it in the Hawks zone. Held in again up the blue line. Sigmund keeping it in. Stimson with the shot. That one's deflected up over the top of the net. Hawks with it in the near corner. A little bit of pressure from Mihalis, sorry. Sigmund carrying it into the Hawks zone. Pulls it back, shoots it into the Hawks leg. Centers. That one comes out of the zone. Hawks down the other way. That one's knocked away by Muscle. Mihalis with it. He goes down. Hawks with it at center ice. They're down into the Grizzly zone. That one right off the face mask of Tomer. Hawks with it in the neutral zone. And we'll circle around and regroup. Puck comes free. It's on the far side boards. Muscle chopping at it. He sends it down toward Newman. Mihalis goes down again. Hawks with it, poked away by Sigmund. And Hawks will control in center ice and good pressure. McCord on the face-off. Lopez right wing, Miller left wing. Hawks are going to control down the ice. Morrison and Gerber are back on D. McCord with some pressure. He gets the puck taken away. Skating behind his own net. Morrison pokes the puck out in the near corner. Lopez got it cleared out and down the ice. McCord battling. He sends it deep in the Hawks zone. Hawks will control behind their own net, though. Up the far side boards. Hawks headed through neutral ice. DeMont McCord coming in from behind. Good back check there. Miller on the far side boards, trying to get at the puck. Battling. I think that one was poked out by Gerber. Ryder will come out from behind his own net with it. Gerber down the near side boards. That's stopped up by the Hawks. They send it cross ice. Chip it around the Grizzly and on into the Grizzly zone. Puck back in neutral. Hawks pass across. Not much on that one. A little bit of hustle and the Grizzlies could have had that. DeMont McCord picks that one off. He's down in the Hawks zone. Shot towards the net. And that one's a good stop by the Sheridan goalie. Bunning on the face-off. Peterson and Orgard. Sigmund and Muscle back on D. Orgard battling on the far side boards. He's trying to keep it in, can't. Sheridan and Orgard still battling. Let's see who else is got Peterson with him. Hawks get it cleared back out of their zone. Orgard chips it back deep in the Hawks zone. Hawks to the far corner with it. Orgard with the puck. Centering pass is intercepted by the Hawks. Bunning scoops up the puck. Goes down. Still keeping the puck contained there. Peterson sends it. Gonna go into the boards. Hawks with it behind their own net. They send it up the far side boards and get it out to neutral ice. Orgard in to sweep in. Hawks come flying through as well. Grizzlies, this is Sigmund back down to the Hawks zone. Shot right into the center of the goalie. Hawks up the near side goal now. Near side boards. A little bit of pressure from the Grizzlies. That one's chipped out of the zone by Muscle. We'll chase it on back. Goalie plays that one, so no icing. Orgard at the far boards. Hawks get it cleared out. Muscle passing across to Sigmund. We'll have offsides. We are still 0-0, 5:15 to go in the first. Stimson on the face-off. Griffiths and Wallace on wing. Morrison bringing it up the near side boards. It's sent deep in the Hawks zone. Hawks will control in the near corner behind their own net. Stop up and change direction. Pass chipped out to the near boards. Good pressure by Wallace. That's knocked away. Titus with it, the near boards. Taken away by the Hawks. Wallace goes down as he gets it chipped behind the Hawks net here. Hawks send it around the near corner. Hawks will throw it the other direction. It's on the far side boards. That's kept in by Stimson and chipped out by the Hawks. Stimson passes it to the Hawks. Sheridan bringing it down with some good speed. Gerber in the corner with some good pressure, keeping them outside. Stimson with the puck at the far boards. Hawks battling, they get control. Morrison chips it, gets it cleared out of the zone. Hawks chipping it near sideboards, get it going back down to the Grizzly end. This will come back to Gerber. Hawks taking it into the Grizzly zone. Stimson reaching. Hawk goes down and Morrison picks it up. She's past one player. Oh, gets caught up right at the blue line. And we'll have, I think they're calling offsides on the Hawks here. Demont McCord, Newman, and Mihalis out for forwards. Demont McCord trying to reach and keep control of it. Hawks all over him at center ice. Deacon spinning, keeping on his feet. Hawks get that one taken away. Go back down to the Grizzly zone. Sigmund getting it stopped here. Sigmund on the far side boards. Cuts in, zigzags between two Hawks. Sigmund across neutral ice. He's down to the Hawk zone. Pulls back and shoots. That one stopped by the Sheridan goalie. Loose puck out front. Sheridan trying to get it. Jack sending it deep in the Hawk zone. Hawks in the near corner. Pass it around the boards. Newman pressuring, gets it taken away, but passes to the Hawks. Sheridan on the far side boards. Mihalis coming in. They collide and go down. Puck under Mihalis again. And the Hawks come away with it. Sigmund getting back, muscle ready. Hawks with the shot. That one's off the knee pad of Tomer. Hawks kicking it in at the blue line. That one's knocked away by Muscle into the far boards. It's chasing after it. Demont McCord battling at the far boards. Sigmund with the puck. And down the near side boards. Gets caught up the blue line. Demont McCord with it in the Hawk zone. Puck gets deflected behind the net. Hawks sending out the far side. Emma can't quite keep it on sides. Lopez, Bunning, and Orgard are out for forwards. Gerber and Morrison back on D. Bunning with the puck, sends it into the skate of the Hawk. Hawk goes down, and it's chipped ahead by Lopez, down to the Hawk zone. Bunning battling in the near corner. Lopez. Hawks chipping at it. Hawks with control. They get it cleared out of their own zone. Stopped up by Morrison. She turns it around. Passes it to the Hawks. Sheridan with it. Going down the center of the ice. Knocked away by Gerber. Gerber doing some good battling in the far corner. Bunning in to help. Hawk shot from the blue line, stopped by Tomer. Hawks with it again. Another shot right into Gerber. Loose puck out front, stopped by Tomer. And Bunning will get that cleared out of the zone. He's doing it across neutral ice. Bunning in the near boards, gets it sent behind far corner. Morrison with it in neutral ice. And that'll do it for the first period, 0-0. got Waller, DeMont McCord, and Miller out on forwards. My apologies, Wallers. I'm struggling with some of the sibling names between different teams here. DeMont McCord goes down in the corner. Hawks bringing up the far side boards. Sigmund stops him up at the blue line. Miller with the puck. Sends it to center. Knocked away by the Hawks. That one will come out into the neutral ice, and the Grizzlies will be offsides. Same line still out here. Sigmund with the puck. Sheridan will bat that away to center ice. Sheridan with 7 shots on goal that first period. Gillette Grizzlies with 5. Sheridan shot towards the net. That's into the skates of Sigmund. Sigmund flashes sticks and comes out through neutral ice. Pressure by Sheridan. Hawks get it turned around into the Grizzlies zone. But Muscle with it on the far side boards. Gives it around one Hawk and is into neutral ice, picking up some speed, stopped up with pressure. Waller hits it down into the Hawk zone. Hawks down in the Grizzly zone. That pass intercepted by Sigmund. Sigmund down, shot off, too far right, that'll go into the far corner. Hawks are going to get that in front of their own net. They bring it fast into the neutral ice. Good pressure by Muscle and DeMont McCord. Hawks come out of the near side boards with it into the center. That one's poked away by Muscle. Muscle still whacking at it. And he gets it cleared out into neutral ice. We'll have icing. Stimson on the face-off, hooks back to Gerber. Hawks passing back to their D at the blue line here. They send it back up and around. Centering pass batted away by Morrison. Peterson picks up the puck. Peterson skating it on out to neutral ice and gives it a soft tap down. It's to the Hawks zone. Stimson with a good rush to the puck here. Puck in the far corner. Hawks behind their own net. Pass intercepted by Peterson. Poked away by the Hawks. Hawks bringing it up the near side boards. Stimson reaching. Hawks past him. All the way down to the Grizzly zone. Gerber goes down trying to defend. Morrison skates past. Puck in the far corner. Hawks will control. Stimson stepping in with some pressure. Morrison will pick up the puck behind her own net. She's got room to skate. She'll take it clear down ice. 2 Hawks back to defend. She pulls to the side. Loses control. Sends it out front to center. Hawks will bat that away. Puck comes out of the zone. Morrison with it. Chips it back into the Hawks zone, but straight to the Sheridan player. Griffiths keeping it in. Sent back out by the Hawks. That one's going to go all the way down. Tomer stopped it and sent it along the boards here. This is to Gerber. Gerber collides with the Sheridan player. Puck across the far side. Hawks will bring it back into the Grizzly zone. Stimson gets it cleared out. He'll continue on through neutral ice, all the way down to the Hawks zone. Backhand too far left into the near corner. Hawks send it around the boards. Morrison at the blue line. She skates up, sends it center to Griffiths, who can't quite connect for a shot on goal. Morrison with pressure, trying to keep the Hawk outside. Both girls go down. Morrison with the puck behind her own net, looking to pass it around to Stimson. Hawk at the near ball. That one goes cross ice. Hawks miss their pass. Emma battling in the far boards. Gerber stepping up to the boards, getting the puck cleared out of the Grizzly zone. Gerber all the way down, loses it at center ice. Hawks turn it around the other way. Morrison back, ready and waiting, sends it back up the boards. Hawks return it. Hawks with it behind their own net. Nobody to contest them. They're clear through neutral ice now. Into the Grizzly zone. Sigmund and Muscle both back. That was into Sigmund. Muscle with it on the near side boards. He'll bring it up. It gets it cleared out into neutral ice. Muscle continuing on down to the Hawk zone. Muscle trying to find some space. Shot off. Goes into the side of the net. That one's covered up by the Sheridan goalie. We are still 0-0, 6:21 to go in the second period. Bunning on the face-off. Orgard and Lopez out for a win. Muscle and Sigmund back on D. Orgard reaching on the far boards for the puck. Battling with Sheridan. Orgard goes down. Bunning jumps in to help. That's off the skate of the Sheridan player. Sheridan is going to send it around the boards. Muscle keeping it in at the blue line. Sheridan trying to chip it around and they get it cleared off the neutral ice. Good pressure by Muscle. Break up that one. Sheridan taken away by Sigmund at the near boards. Hawks take it away again. Hawks turning around behind the Grizzlies net. Send it out front. That goes off of Bunning. The Hawks lose it out past the blue line. Knocked away by Bunning. He's got himself a breakaway. Oh, chopped up by the Hawks. Hustled by her to get back. Good chance by the Grizzlies there. This is all the way back to the Grizzly zone. Muscle chips it around the Hawks. Pulls it to the side. Leaves it for Sigmund. He'll take it through neutral ice. Stops up at center. Round one Hawk. Everybody stopped at the blue line. Hawks turn around the other way. Muscle back. Orgard colliding. We'll have a delayed penalty. That one's covered up by Tomer. Grizzly penalty. Orgard to the box for tripping. I'll give the Sheridan Hawks the power play opportunity here. 4:52 to go in the second. Getting everybody lined out. We have DeMont McCord on the face-off. Mihalis, Morrison, and Gerber out for the penalty kill. Gerber in the far corner. Stopped up, battling with the Hawks. Puck pops up, loose, bouncing puck. Sheridan could not get their stick on it for a shot. DeMont McCord stops up, trying to get it through some players. Hawk goes down. Hawks weaving back through, trying to find space. That is a good stop by Tomer. Back loose puck, knocked away by Tomer. Sheridan Hawks with it in the far corner, send it up the boards. sent back around to the far corner. Hawks still control. DeMont McCord picking up the puck at the far boards. Kept in at the blue line by the Hawks. Now it's knocked out by Mihalis. Hawks are off, waiting for their player to get off. They'll go back into the Grizzlies zone here. We are back to full strength. Good penalty kill for the Grizzlies. Mihalis and Gerber working on the near side boards. Hawks get it. Morrison picks it up, sends it out. She sends it down ice. Hawks with it, pressure by DeMont McCord. Orgard to DeMont McCord. That one's deflected by the Hawks behind their own net. They'll chip it out to neutral ice. Gerber stops the puck up. Bouncing puck. Gets it chipped. Gerber skating it down into the Hawk zone. Pressure. It goes down. And the Hawks will be going to the box for tripping. We'll give the Grizzlies the power play opportunity. 3:04 to go in the second. 0-0. Bunting on the face-off. DeMont McCord and Waller out for forwards. Tilner passes up to Sigmund. Sigmund collides, but gets it up to DeMont McCord at center ice. Deacon stops up, gets it into the Hawk zone. Sigmund at the far side takes a shot through the center. That's wide left into the near corner here. Waller to the bouncing puck. He's battling with Sheridan on the boards. Second Sheridan player comes away with it. Knocked out. Sigmund, good poke jab to keep it in the Hawk zone. Hawks will control. They send it around the boards. Muscle, keeping it in the blue line, chips it. Knocked down by Sheridan. Sheridan back out to the neutral zone. Offsides. Waller, that's back to Muscle. Muscle chipping it to get it out of the Grizzly zone. Hawks with it at the center line. Offsides again. Waller, Stimson, and Newman. Gerber and Morrison out. Gerber taking it up the near side board, stopped up by the Hawks. That one will get sent deep in the Grizzly zone. Morrison back to pick it up behind her own net. Chips it into the boards. Sends it on up ahead. Sheridan player. They'll pull it back and try and reset. Sheridan bringing it up the near side boards to center ice. Stopped up at the blue line by Gerber. We'll have offsides Sheridan. Bunning on the face-off. Orgard and Miller wing. That one misses the net wide left. Hawks in the far corner battling. Morrison gets it taken away. She stops up behind her own net and reverses direction. Orgard jumping in the far corner, grabs the puck, skating it up. Orgard still with it through neutral ice, stopped up by the Hawks pressure. Poked forward by Morrison. Bunning trying to grab it. Hawks get control. They're through center ice. Morrison reaching. Gerber reaching. Hawks still going. Shot across the front. No good. Hawks at center. Send it forward. That's deflected away by Gerber. Gerber in the near corner. Sends it around behind. Orgard picks up the puck on the far side wall. Around one Hawk player. Gets it through the neutral zone, kicks it ahead. Hawk first one there to get the puck in control. They'll pass it up the near boards. Hawks get it chipped down into the Grizzly zone. Morrison racing back. She's got it behind their own net. Puck knocked away. And that'll do it for the second period. 0-0. Demont and Ford, Peterson and Griffiths out for forwards. Muscle and Sigmund back on D. Demont and Ford trying to get it cleared out to neutralize. He does, but the Hawks will collect it, chip it, bouncing puck across ice. Hawks with it center. They get it sent down the near side boards. Muscle back in the near corner. Repairs it behind the Grizzly net. Oh. We've got a collision. They go down. Sheridan driving for the center. They'll throw it back to their D. Sigmund trying to skate through. Muscle gets it out on the far side boards. That one was... No. You gotta sit back, buddy, okay? Demont McCord picks it up, chips it. That's off of a Sheridan player. Deacon with it in the near corner, battling. Knocked out by Peterson, kept in the zone by Muscle. Spinning puck, Hawks trying to settle it down. Pass it out to Muscle, who chips it back in, and that'll be offsides on the Grizzlies. Waller, Bunning, Orgard. Gerber and Morrison out. Orgard carrying the puck down into the Sheridan zone. We've got offsides. Sheridan with 8 shots on goal. Gillette with 8 shots on goal after the second. 10:29 to go in the game. Still no score. Waller with the puck. Shot wide left. That one's sent around the far side boards. Orgard hustling, but Gerber's there to keep it in at the blue line. Gerber centers. Waller shot right out front. Loose puck in front of the net. Bunning still stopping at it. Finally a whistle. Still have the same lineup out there. Bunning with it. Backhands it toward the net. That one just bounces behind. Sheridan chipping it out to the near side boards. Morrison there. She turns and looks, tries to pass through toward the net. That one's knocked away by the goalie. Bunning and Waller working on the side of the net there. Hawks get sent around the far side boards. Gerber misses it at the blue line. Morrison hustling back. Sheridan with the breakaway. He's got her beat. Shot into Tomer. Covered up, no good. Stimson on the face-off. Lopez and the Hylas are out. Sheridan shot towards net. That one misses wide right into the near side boards. Lopez and Stimson working together, trying to battle here. Comes out to neutral ice. Hawks send it across. Ice, they'll control. Got stopped up by Titus at the far boards. Knocked by Mihalis into the Hawks zone, but the Hawks will bring it right back out. Hawks into the Grizzlies zone. Lopez trying to turn, muscles some good pressure. In comes Mihalis, they both go down. Battling, poked out. Hawks still keeping it in at the blue line. Intercepted by Sigmund, who's bringing it across center ice. He's down. He's got the breakaway. Two Hawks trying to catch him. Sigmund with the shot off. We have a good goal for the Grizzlies. Connor Sigmund puts the Grizzlies up 1-0. 8:36 to go in the game. Ford, Newman, and Miller out for forwards. Gerber and Morrison back on D. Hawks chipping it down. That's intercepted by Gerber. Hawks knock it away. Morrison reaching, trying to keep Sheridan push. She pokes and gets him to the near boards. Hawks pull back and shoot. That one's deflected high. Not sure that they couldn't have called a high stick on that one. I don't know. Hawks battling Emma with it in the far corner. She'll skate around behind her own net. Hawks trailing, trying to reach. She's still coming up near boards, knocked away by the Hawks. Gerber following up on the near boards. Out to center. Hawks trying to keep it out. No, Morrison in the zone. Gerber keeping it at the blue line. And now the Hawks do clear it. Hawks chipping it toward the outside boards. Gerber, good to knock it away. They're still battling at center ice. Hawks are going to bring it back. Morrison, Newman's hustling back. Up comes free. Newman with it. Rafe trying to turn. He's battling at the boards. Puck comes out to center. Hawks pull it but can't control it. They're over to the far boards. Centering pass, intercepted by Morrison. Morrison up the far side boards, chips it around one player, and that's knocked away by the Hawks. Pressure by Gerber. He'll come up with it behind his own net. Scooped up by the Hawks. That was Miller who went down for the Grizzlies. Hawks will regroup in their own zone. Pressure from the mountain court. The Hawks have back shot. Here, I'm going to have to sit you down, okay? Can you sit down over here? Mountain court, clearing it out into neutral ice. Deacons all the way down to the Hawks zone. Loses it. Hawks will pick it up. They'll chip it around behind their own net. Far side boards. And the Hawks are rushing it back the other way. Muscle and Sigmund are back ready. That was a good stop by Toner. Muscle. He's across neutral ice. Passes up to Bunning. And Hawks will control. Sending it back. A lot of back and forth here. It'll be icing. It'll come back down in front of the Hawks net. Bunning on the face-off. Peterson right wing. Puck's back to Morrison. She's standing. Shoots it through two players, but the Hawk will pick it up. Morrison pressuring. The Hawks going to go ahead and carry it clear through neutral ice. She pokes it away a little bit. Sheridan still controls. Bunning trying to help out. Rogers some pressure. Oh, Sheridan almost had a good pass there. Glad they didn't catch that one. Sheridan player goes down. best I can figure, the refs were sorting out what would be a 10-2 penalty, a head contact misconduct. So Sheridan's got a player in the box for 1 minute, and then however they do a major penalty for the sport level. It should be on wildhockey.org if you want to watch the play-by-play and see what they're actually putting in the score sheet. But all that to say, that will give the Grizzlies a good opportunity. Morrison with the puck, just misses Orgard on the pass out front. Would have been a nice backdoor. Bunning on the near boards here. Mihalis shuttles across to Orgard. Orgard backhand into the Hawk. Hawks get it cleared out of their zone. Hawks pull it around Gerber. Still skating on. Pressure by Morrison. They get him to the corner. He'll send it around to the near side boards. Loose puck at center ice. Bunning, first one there. He's carrying it down. Shot. That goes off the post to the side, far corner, and the Hawks have it. And they're doing really soft passes here. But the Hawks do get it out of their own zone. Pressure by Gerber, that's knocked away. Morrison hustling to the near board. She chips it up and out to neutral ice. The Hawks are the first ones to collect the puck. They'll skate around behind their own net. Hawks are now back to full strength, and the other kiddo will sit in the box for a while. Morrison poking that one away. Simpson after it in the Hawks zone. That's knocked away off of the skate at Orgard. Hawks control at the far boards. Loose puck out neutral ice. Morrison back to grab it. Surveying to see where everybody's at. She'll decide to keep it and skate it behind her own net. Two Hawks in front of her. She chips it around the boards. Bunning and Stimson there as well, but the Hawks come away with it. Hawks controlling the Grizzly zone. That's poked away by Bunny. Orgard trying to chip it out. Finally does get it cleared out of the zone. Hawks send it back the other direction. Not enough to get it past the red, so Stimson reverses direction. Nope. He's still with it with the puck in the near corner. Morrison skating it behind her net to the far corner. Past a couple of Hawks. Nope, knocked away by the Hawk. Peterson grabs a hold of it. Lots of Grizzlies all in one spot here. Hawks on the far side. Griffiths swinging and putting on some pressure. Gets it batted away. Hawks send it down the boards. Stimson picks up the puck. Down into the Hawk zone. Trying to push, and that's knocked away. Sigmund kicking it. That one's dropped down by the Hawks. They finally get it cleared out of their zone. Pressure by Stimson, but the Hawk gets around him. Muscle diving and getting him pushed into the corner. Stimson comes up with the puck. Chips it up the boards just enough to get it out of the blue line. Hawks will reset. Hawks cross center ice. Sigmund back to defend. Muscle as well. Muscle. Stimson applying pressure behind the net. Loose puck out front. We've got Sigmund bringing it out of the zone. They control through neutral ice. Sigmund backhand into the far corner. Muscle will keep it in at the blue line. Off of the skater, and that one comes free. And that one is offsides on the Grizzlies. Grizzlies lead at 1-0, only 55 seconds to go in the game. the face-off. Demont McCord and Orgard out there. Morrison and Muscle. Hooked away by Morrison. Orgard at the far boards, taking it back. Hawks trying to get it out. Bunning, controlling the puck. 40 seconds, he sends it down into the empty net. Oh, just wide right of the empty net here. We'll have icing. Another timeout there. You got the same lineup out. 36 seconds to go. Hawks with 6 skaters and an empty net. Puck drop. Orgard with it. Skates it into the corner, and they're just going to lock it up. Grizzlies on the boards, and they're just going to boom time. 27 seconds. The ref's going to whistle it and pull it back out to face-off. Hawks send it back to their D, chipping it up around the boards. Pressure by Demont McCord. Morrison with the puck in the near corner, skating it behind her own net. Pressure by the Hawks in the corner. They send it out front, but nobody's there. That's off the stick of Demont McCord. Bunning sending it up the near boards. Sheridan's out in neutral ice with it. Demont McCord battling Orgard into help. Comes out. Last little whack by Muscle, and that'll do it. The Grizzlies come away with a win, 1-0 over the Sheridan Hawks.